guys, it's me Fishman e bem-vindos a mais um stream de gameplay de Black Book. Um jogo que eu estou a curtir muito, um jogo muito bacana, surpreendeu-me bastante pela positiva, principalmente no gameplay. É diferente, mas é bacana, não é nada por aí além, mas o que me surpreendeu foi a história. Está muito bacana, estou a curtir bué. E quando eu pensava que a história tinha chegado ao fim, com uma grande reviravolta, não, eis cá mais. A gente, para conseguir salvar o nosso amado, aparentemente ainda temos de fazer aqui algumas coisas nos infernos, e há aqui personagens novas. Não sei se este capítulo vai ser muito grande, mas pronto, aparentemente também temos visitantes aqui no inferno. What the hell? Já não temos os nossos shorts, portanto já não ganhamos guita. E pronto, este jogo saiu no Humble Choice de Fevereiro. Foi o jogo que eu decidi jogar pelo mês, mas já está-se a esticar assim um bocadinho. O jogo é bastante grande, tem muito para jogar e tem também repetibilidade, dá para jogar novamente com escolhas diferentes, potencialmente afetando o caminho que nós tomamos e o final. E para quem não conhece o Humble Bundle, é um site que vende jogos, portanto quis para o Steam, e também bundles de jogos, e tem um link aí em baixo para se inscreverem. Parte das receitas do Humble Bundle revertem para instituições de caridade. Se inscreverem pelo link que eu tenho aí em baixo, ainda se não fazer mais caridade para comigo, porque estão-me a ajudar também a recognize motherfucker. E pronto, vamos então continuar. Temos dois visitantes aqui no inferno. São humanos mesmo.
You're here, my mistress. You're here.
Está um bocado baixo.
And just in time, just in time.
So you acknowledge my power. It is high time.
Oh, my lady, my lady.
Enough babbling, lad.
Citri, Citri.
What a useless spirit. Either speak clearly or be gone.
A spirit with use, yes, with use, with presence even. We've heard, my lady, that you are familiar with the art of cards. Who else better to help us than you? A Cossack is here and he's playing Durak for his hat. We have to win. Win him with an evil spin.
Where is
Okay.
he? Very well. I will help.
He's here, at the tar pits. Turn towards the guts and bones. We're waiting, patiently waiting.
Ok, posso ir tentar ganhar um jogo de
generous you
cartas.
are. Don't be afraid.
Não percebo bem como é que o
It
jogo
won't keep
funciona,
you
mas acho que já
very
ganhei 50% dos jogos que fiz. O que é um bom índice. Quando não se percebe bem como é que o jogo
You're
funciona.
here, mistress.
You are the demon I saved from the spinner's cocoon, right?
Yes, that was me. It said the charts are ungrateful. All lies. In my nook I've hid a nice present for you. If you wish, madam, please come visit my place. I won't deter you much longer, my mistress.
Alright, temos os optional tasks. Aparentemente temos já aqui pessoal que curtiu de nós, que está em dívida para connosco. Lembro-me de ter salvado aquele, ele estava preso nas teias, lá na casa da Spinner, e ele estava a descer.
The gates of hell exhale furious flames as they fix an eternal gaze. They are surrounded by throngs of demons as black as night. Some roar, some bark like rabid dogs, some howl wolfishly, and others grunt like evil pigs. All of this fills the air with an unbearable cacophony. The imps rejoice when you approach. Suddenly, everything is silent, and the hateful gates begin to make a speech.
And no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroller head and look inside it. But are you worthy? The one who has opened it and broken the seals.
He fell back into his old ways. He shall offer passage to ones who wish be elsewhere, and trials for those whose fate has brought them here.
Vamos tentar falar.
How can I prove that I'm worthy?
We will see. Come close.
Acho que se eu ganhasse um combate também.
You approach the fiery maw, and unwittingly shield your eyes from the burning inferno. You feel the searing gaze of the hellish gates upon you. If this ordeal continues any longer, It might cause you to ignite like a simple match, but the flames slowly die down, and now the way is open.
You are worthy.
A burning inferno that rages in the open maw dwindles down, and finally you are able to step under the dome of hell itself. Your guide snarls with a hint of approval before following you into the pandemonium.
We are Morte. Ok, entramos no inferno. A casa do outro deve ser aqui. Agora num crânio.
An abominable view of the hellish outskirts lies before you. A rocky slope gradually descends and disappears into a murky abyss. The darkness is torn by fiery lava flows appearing somewhere below. A narrow bridge spans the chasm and gradually descends. Demons are swarming amongst the rocks with their ghastly visages of pork snouts and muzzles of dogs, goats, and horses. They turn their evil beaks, having noticed your approach.
Mendel! Gandalf? My, it's so good in hell!
Get out of my way, you haired spawn! I'm heading for the throne and don't have time for you.
Oh, Vasilisa. Some demons can't temper their evil passions.
Right you are, Citri. Get the hell out of our circle. Wait a moment, guys. What are we waiting for? There's nothing better than the 6th department. Come on, bring the pan and light the logs.
I'm not in your clutches yet.
She's alive.
That's true. And this one beside her.
This one? A book. No seals.
Well, we are better off then.
Yes, let's quickly retire.
Not so soon, you demons. How can I get to the throne of hell?
Oh, it's quite simple, really. Hell is alive, just as you are.
I will guide you.
Yes! But our circle has only one exit. Through our boss, yes.
Andromedius!
Andromedius! He lives in the Palace of Evil. You have to follow the boiling rivers from the tar pits to get there.
Yeah, go there. Be careful not to fall from the bridge, though.
What do you mean when you say you're the 6th?
There are other departments in addition to us.
Yes, we're working the 6th toll house.
We are responsible for our clients, you know?
For whom?
For the ones that pass through here.
Sinners, you mean?
Oh, yes.
You know of this book, then?
Certainly. And so it has been said, according to legend.
There's a legend.
It will fulfill the wish of a Koldu.
Great power, great glory.
That's what I
I don't
want.
have time for these demons. It
Ah,
is
vamos atacar.
unfortunate that you are in my way.
Spare us, mistress.
This is not the place to ask for mercy.
What? Vai ser falling apart, vais desmontar. What the fuck? Motherfuckers. À espera que ganhassem tanta vida. Damn, eu dou spike a todos. Isso é um bocado chato. I'm fucking powerful. O que é isto? Malady. Haha, não podes meter escudo, sócio. Spikes. Temos que matar aquele mesmo. 3 a todos. Com 8 spikes é um bocado lixado. Só se o escudo não funciona. Ok, este vai morrer agora. Está com 7. Ok. Só faltas tu, my dude. Ups. Dead. Sou mesmo má. Ok, temos aqui cartas novas. Gesture reversed.
Howling Chorts turn to a shameful retreat. You close the book and take one more look at the infernal landscape that you've seen only in old icons up until now.
Ok, eu descarto trato. Ok. Não, isto não deve ser a casa do outro. Se calhar é para aqui o caminho da casa do outro.
Chorts are torturing sinners near a cast iron cart. Some of the wretches are still wearing a harness with bloody iron horseshoes on their feet. Demons tell you that Galdoons are not welcome here when they see you. Their tone is a threatening one.
Não gosto desse tom, sócio. Bless, waste 5 all allies. Começar com uma série de debuffs. Vamos ver quem não fica dali. cards effect to all pages inside of her.
The Chorts dissolve in the wild inferno with
Achievement
such
unlock.
curses you've never heard.
Folklorist. Deve ser aqui a casa do outro. Então é onde os outros estão a jogar as cartas.
At the top of an especially high, hellish rock, you find the cozy burrow of a Chort that you know. Looking back, you freeze in fear and wonder as you look upon a view of such dread and magnificence that you have never seen. The exhausted demon thanks you once again and pulls out a red rag from somewhere in his burrow. After whispering some demonic zagavar over it, he hands you his gift.
Increase the recharge speed of allies ability. Eu não tenho aliados.
You can't help but to admire the eerie expanses of the underworld. You rest a bit and are ready to continue on your way.
Mas eu não... Oops. Increase the recharge speed of allies ability by 3. Até é bom aquilo, permite-me fazer a habilidade turno sim, turno não. Mas eu não tenho aliados. Right? Whatever, bem, vamos prosseguir. Provavelmente este é o que a gente salvou lá da Spinner.
A twisted bridge leads you to the boiling tar pits in the golden sands. Sinners emerge once again from the black slurry, trying to get hold of the shining banks, but each time they are driven back under the merciless blows of demonic pitchforks. The Chort overseers seem to mistake you for an escaped sinner and attack.
Big mistake, dude. Ooh, he big. Ward. Shit. Chris. Okay. Estou a gostar muito desta batalha com muito waste. Aquele ali vai morrer, 10 a todos os inimigos. Remove negative statues. Remove positive statues. Coleta todos os inimigos. 10 a este. Vai. O outro também morreu? Damn. Puta. Então, artista, está-se bem. Tentava apanhar muitos cagaços nos últimos dias. Aliás, estou a Dread PT, foi?
Among the barren
Como é
rocks
que vai
of
isso?
the underworld,
E estes
you
trilhos?
find a murky grotto. A flock of wailing demons has surrounded a frightened Cossack. He sits at a table where everything is ready for a game of Durak. It turns
É
out
este
that the
aqui, o
old
demónio
soldier
dos-
has placed a wager,
das cartas.
his soul against the stolen hat. Impatient devils are inviting you to play the game on their side.
Vou tentar jogar as cartas. It turns out that the old soldier has placed a wager. É a alma dele. Vas a tentar ganhar. Ah, estamos a jogar com o gajo. Podem jogar em equipas. Trunfo, paus. Não tenho trunfos. Fuck. Merda, devia ter jogado este. Só se não estás a jogar para mim, estás-me a lixar. Aquele é o meu aliado. Yeah, victory, motherfucker!
With a deafening yell and a roar, the Cossack is seized by the demons and carried away to the nearest crack. One imp stays for a bit to express his gratitude with devil's gold. He also tells a couple of stories about other mortal visitors to the underworld.
Tanto guito que ganhamos. E a feira dos demónios. LOL, short herbalist. Eu não tenho muito guito. Vamos primeiro ver os itens então. Peddler. E tem aqui todos os itens. Este livro é fixe, eu tenho este livro, tenho. Isto é um Battle Start. Pode ser fixe. Bom, mas acho que vamos como estamos. Também nos
Wisdom
Book
will
Merchant.
empty your heart and be good for your soul.
Pediste a gold, não preciso dos sustos, está bem? Mais vale não vires. Ok, então. Já temos estes três. Gosto deste. O que é o Suppress? Ok, gosto deste. Black Sorceress. Então agora vamos ao herbalista. E é 20 de escudo. Não tenho nenhuma dessa. Tenho. Vamos ver a mais fixe. Este é sempre bacana. Dá regen. Isto não. Cura 5. Este é fixe também. Esta também é fixe, mas já temos. Temos quantas? Temos 14, temos bois. Removes rod and Removes curse. para comprar mais. Vai, já gastamos o guito todo. Então vamos lá agora. Para o palácio. Provavelmente ainda vamos ter que
You
jogar
have
dentro do
almost
palácio.
reached the bizarre Palace of Evil. Your steps echo
para
among the
escolar.
ornate spires of this strange building. Citri knows the way and leads you to the very chambers of the palace's master. You notice many open chests filled to the brim with golden rubles. Perhaps it is worth replenishing your supplies. Behind the heavy gates lies a heap of treasure. Gold and other riches 1,000 times more impressive than the one you saw in Vodinoi's palace. A black throne sits atop the shimmering mountain.
Eu não preciso do gold agora. Provavelmente tem uma armadilha. Eu estou aqui para pedir o meu desejo. Para reinar sobre os demónios. The hell are you?
Well, well. Who do we have?
Dromólios. Pensei que isto é o mais ameaçador.
Count Andromedas.
Oh,
Parece aquele
is
gajo do
it
Senhor dos
you,
Anéis.
Citri? Well, well.
Aquele velho que fica todo possuído.
You've brought your beauty.
O rei.
This is the witch that broke the seals, I presume?
How can we reach the throne of hell?
This is not how we do business these days. No, we don't. We really don't. And what about the book, lads? Why does she still have it? Respond! Will ya?
This is the same black book of legendary repute.
Oh, I know all about this Caldon's black books.
Listen, Andromedas.
Oh, right. The throne of hell. I will let you pass, Citri. But your Vasilisa will have to face the tall house. Or turn back.
What was that you were talking about, black books?
Oh, everyone knows about black books. Yours is unique, of course. One of a kind.
How can we reach the throne?
Hell will lead you to it, my dear. If you pass my tall house, of course. Which path it will lead you to is for you alone to discover.
Aren't the aerial toll houses held by the angels?
Of course, by the angels, my dear. In the skies, I send my walkers to torment newly found clients.
You mean the deceased?
Right, right. I inspect their quality. If they have too many sins, then I grab their soul. But seeing as you are here, I won't let you go without a trial. Such is my profession. Theft is in my job description. I may be demoted otherwise, am I right, Citri?
We will pass you anyway, you evil chort.
Right, right. But how?
What the hell is Toll House?
All right. I will endure your ordeal.
Are you sure about that? An angel is usually there to atone the sins with good deeds. You can't rely on anyone here.
Why do you require all that nonsense? Angels, angels. Only the stupid sanctifiers need them.
Be wary. If you accumulate too many sins in his domain, then he will seize your soul, and even I won't be able to
Então não,
help
então
you.
vamos lutar.
Maybe we can make a deal. I have quite a lot of gold, actually.
Actually, I know.
Well, I am a business person, and I love gold. But I won't take a small bribe, believe me, my dear. I will have to take all your rubles.
Ok.
So be it. I won't need them here anyway.
Who knows? Even in hell, there are ways to use money.
Como é a Little Sofa? Está-se bem?
I dare not detain you anymore.
Ok. Chantageei o gajo com todo o meu ouro, que não era muito. Not bad, escapámos a isto. Este jogo ser muito bacana. Já deve estar a acabar o jogo.
A portal opens in place of his throne, through which you see
história é
a
muito
new
fixe.
landscape that is even darker and gloomier than what you've seen before.
Tenho estado a jogar este jogo ao longo do... Está a fazer quase 2 meses. E curti muito a história. O jogo está muito bacana, então só.
Oh,
A
what a
história está muito
beautiful
bacana.
place
O gameplay
hell
não é nada
is
especial.
when chaos reigns supreme. Don't you agree, my lady?
Yes, you won't get bored here, it's true. And what an expanse. I think one can fall in love with hell. I'm not sure about all these screams.
Even though they are devoid of heavenly grace, they found a shelter here in hell. And they are tormented most cruelly here, since we're in the domain of death herself. Shorts
Ainda bem que eu
torture
nunca acumulei muito
murderers,
gold, senão ficava sempre
traitors,
tudo.
infidels, and other rebel here.
But why am I here? Among these wretches.
Who knows? Hell works in mysterious ways. I know one thing. The abyss will lead you to your goal.
Tell me how hell works.
I could explain it to you for ages, my lady, and still not tell you even a fraction of the whole truth. I know a lot being a spirit, but your mind simply cannot grasp this knowledge. Hell changes every moment, but only one thing stays the same. The torment of sinners devoid of forgiveness. Some demons heavenly delight in torture. For others, souls are just a form of currency.
Why are there some shorts here and others on Earth or with Khaldun's?
Some are sent to Earth as a reward, while others go to the same place but to Khaldun's as a punishment. Demons have their own hierarchy: peasants, workers, and nobles. Just like mortal people. Some have their domain in hell, while others have theirs in the mortal world. We demons believe that world of man drowned in its sins long ago. As such, in essence, it is already ours.
Tell me about the Abyss.
Hell is darkness. Hell is chaos. Hell appears as it wills itself, and doesn't have a firm structure. One might see it as a funnel with throne at its top. Some see it as circles or stamps floating in an endless darkness. Still, others see it as a series of endless caves burning with furious flame. But there is always someone with enough will to harness this power.
The tall house of murder is ruled by death herself?
Who else but her? Death knows the guilty better than anyone, since she is present wherever sin is committed.
Will she let me pass?
Death is a strange creature, worthy of the hellish unknown. Today her victims are old ones, tomorrow everyone, or only the sick or the young. So it is not my place to guess at her whims about you, and live in sorceries.
Ok.
Will this road lead us to death?
Correct. With it, we will get to her
Fiquei a
temple.
perceber menos sobre o que é o
She's
inferno.
the only one who
Parece
can
que é um ser vivo.
open the way further.
Agora
Let's
vamos ter
not
com a
tarry.
morte.
I shall obey, my lady. Be strong. You are but steps away from your goal.
Let's save our loved one.
Mistress! Yes, you! Come to our cauldron.
Don't you forget, Chort, that I'm still alive.
No, not in the cauldron, but to the cauldron.
This feeble-minded spirit invites you for a small excursion into his domain. I believe he wants to demonstrate to you all his skill in the devilish arts of torture.
Yes, this demon speaks truly. Well versed he is. Here, let me toss you a coin.
Tossa coin, tu
We'll be
vaciliça.
waiting for you.
Gostava de encontrar a Baba Yaga.
Please help
Isto é
me,
tudo
young
penteado,
woman.
só.
Don't refuse. Here is a bit of God for you. Everyone says that you are rich with knowledge.
True story.
I'm taking an exam at a short academy and have trouble with one question. What do you Khaldun's give away before passing into hell?
What do Khaldun's give away before dying?
Shorts?
They give their Chorts away with their book. Or just with a touch. It happens in different ways.
Oh, right. Thank you
Esta eu sabia.
I will be all right now.
Ok. Era só isto que eu queria, sócio. Por 20 de ouro. Não deu muito trabalho.
Impenetrable gloom
Surprise,
fills this region of
motherfucker.
hell, but it is often torn by a
666,
stray bolt
number
of
of hell.
merciless fire. You hear savage howls and the thumping of thousands of demonic feet ahead of you.
Come
In the
closer.
deep, thorny pits, demons are drilling their kin.
Espero que haja aqui um
In
fight para ver como é
vain,
que
they
é os
try to
fights do
march in
Soulful.
lines that will soon fall apart with such howls that your head is filled with tormenting pain. One of the would-be generals notices you and decides to test the skill of his subordinates, ordering a full-on attack.
Damn fool. Ok, o jogo então basicamente é com feitiços. Ui, esse gajo tem muita vida. 33 do oeste. God damn it. Motherfucker. Estou com muito waste. Vocês 33 de escudo, motherfucker. Vou ter que me curar, caraças. Vou levar 28 de dano, god damn it. Pronto, o gameplay é assim.
Shorts are scattering in
Acho que
fright,
subi de nível.
having learned the merit of your power. Some scream for mercy. Others flail their arms with a strange madness. Those soldiers that only watched the battle freeze in place. Each salute you in their own way. Some bow their monstrous heads or kneel. Others salute you with a shake of heavy horns.
Mu. Ristec, pá. Ok, então isto aqui é o side quest que o outro nos pediu para vir aqui.
A winding path leads you to a huge grotto. Its walls and floor are dotted with pits, nooks, and crannies, all filled with cauldrons, boilers, and iron mechanisms where chorts are torturing souls of the screaming unfortunates. The terrible suffering of the sinners is so cruel that you involuntarily take several steps back. The familiar devil awaits. He bows and invites you for a little tour of his domain. Here
Okay.
you find every horror imaginable. Your guide relishes in the details of each torture while showing them to you. Here he adds some oil. There he turns the spit. And there he tightens the bolts on another of these disgusting mechanisms. He offers you to lend him a hand in this demonic art. Wild howls of the sinners nearby split the ceiling of the devilish grotto. You feel dazed by the sheer amount of suffering, but still continue. It was not in vain that you studied the Black Book. A grateful demon rips out the eye of one of the victims and gives it to you. It seems that the eye is still moving.
Item. O que é que isto faz? Plus 3 to pages inflicting damage. Increase the number of... gosto disso. Isso é muito bom. Vamos já equipar. Isto também é bom. Isto é imunidade a este. Ok, vamos equipar estes itens. Se eu tivesse isto equipado há um bocado, não tinha perdido tanta energia. Ui! Achievement unlocked, Traveler.
Shorts have built hideous squat barracks along the path. Slender rows of these buildings stretch all the way to a horizon dotted by black chimneys that are belching, reeking smoke. Everything around here is lined with fences and strange, thorny threads. Devils drive sinners from one barrack to another, and their hellish dogs torment the lingering unfortunates, killing their victims again and again. A group of Chorts approaches you orderly, as though being a military squad. They are dressed in scraps of filthy uniforms and are marching awkwardly across the ground, drenched in the blood of hapless sinners.
And hut! Good day, Mistress Prince Citri. You've come here on inspection, I presume?
I see that you found quite an impressive means of bringing your ideas to life.
What's going on here?
We are preparing for the 20th century.
If I may, my mistress, Chorts are getting more and more discriminated when we talk about murder. You see, there is less and less violence in the world, unfortunately.
And this is why we've come up with the new ways of tormenting mortals. We're getting ready to train our agents.
Looks like some kind of a horrible labor camp.
Yes, ma'am. In these very camps, we intend to torment millions of souls.
Have you come up with a name already?
Yes, sir. Death camps.
I feel that this may be too blunt. How about labor camps?
As your Royal Highness commands.
You won't see such expanses of the abyss while traveling with ignorant guides like Saint Nicholas, don't you think?
I haven't heard that there are fewer murders in the world of man.
Oh, but it's true, ma'am. This is the very reason that my colleagues are working on creating new ways to cause evil.
Oh, you should listen about all the wars that these clever Chorts have planned.
Not bad. It is good that you're thinking everything through ahead of time.
Let me tell you, sir, ma'am.
Everything in its own good time. We're in a hurry now.
Agents that you talk about, these are the Chorts that tempt people?
Yes, ma'am. There are several agents types. Type 1, corporal of the left shoulder. He sits on the left shoulder of a man. Type 2, fire colonel. Flies about as a fairy ball. Type 3, leather major. He puts on the skin of a corpse and walks among men.
Come on, you will tire our magnificent guest.
Some of the recruits in these pits will one day become such an officer.
Some will mingle with men, maybe even lead them.
Quite interesting.
Whitlet.
I've heard that a most peculiar mustache will become fashionable.
Ooh.
We have to
we
continue
can-
on. As for you, I don't think that you need to kill so many men and devise such camps.
Why is that, ma'am?
How can I convince this Herod spawn that he should not create such chambers of torture?
Eles vão ser
Don't you
mártires.
think that all these victims will become holy martyrs?
No, we haven't thought of that.
What a wise remark. You should work harder, lad.
Ela tem uma auréola à volta dela.
Please spare me.
Your guide nods to the Chorts standing nearby, and they drag their screeching leader to one of the barracks.
After you, my mistress. We should be on our way.
Forgotten Ruins. Eu não os quero convencer a
You
torturar
approach
menos.
a magnificent palace with a facade decorated only by shards of broken glass. The screams fade and give way to a dry wind that is driving dust across the withered remains of its former glory. The despondent building is still and silent.
Ah, the Forgotten Palace. The carbuncle of former glory.
Did you live in this castle?
The demons did. And we lost everything in the blink of an eye. Everything could be different. Do you think that our Lord invented this so-called hell? I'm sure that he would not.
So it wasn't you who decided to torture the sinners.
Nonsense. Who needs these wretches? No, we demons are the same prisoners in this kingdom of darkness as any other man. Times are changing, and so must we. I am positive that you would agree with me as well.
Yeah.
No, this cannot go on.
That's the spirit. We have almost reached the gates of the old Crone's temple. Let's not linger any longer in this dreary place.
The
Eu não estou a
trail
escolher
winds
muito bem
along the
nenhum
bank
lado
of the flaming
específico
lake. The
da
gloom
demanda.
parts before a strong heat, reeking of sulfur and filled with the unyielding screams of helpless sinners. When you adjust to the bright light, you are able to discern the orderly rows of demons that pass along souls to each other. Every chort has his own dreadful task, to cut, twist, or do other things better left unsaid.
Ooh.
Look closely, my mistress. Another innovation of death herself. Perpetual torture.
So many demons put to work. I'm impressed.
Each demon has his own task, which he performs over and over again. Thus, each sinner is tortured by death with every way possible, and with proper diligence, not missing an inch. In the old days, we had to invent a special way of torture for each sinner. Now, everything is much simpler. It is said that the cauldrons will also receive similar treatment. You have no idea how hard it was to organize these lesser imps to perform their duties properly.
Not a bad idea.
So, shall we continue our journey?
Yep. Ok, agora é que vamos chegar ao tempo de la muerte. Será que vamos ter que lutar com a morte? That
One
looks
more
like an
step,
anus.
and a hateful, gaping portal reveals itself. It is a doorway to the halls of death itself, if the words of Citri are to be believed. Each footfall fills you with dread, and only the thoughts of proximity to your goal give you the strength to move forward. You descend lower and lower down the winding stairs, sensing the evil will of a creature devoid of life and earthly desires. A quiet spirit lives here, one waiting for its moment. Death itself is sitting on its throne, the enemy of humankind. Quiet rattling and the stench of decay are the unyielding allies of every spirit's
Não
word.
concordo que ela seja o inimigo da humanidade. Se nós não morrêssemos, a vida não tinha sentido. E provavelmente iríamos fazer muita bosta.
I've been waiting for you,
Bebê.
Citri. And you, Vasilisa. I was expecting you to be much, much earlier.
Tive cenas para fazer, desculpa lá.
Greetings to you, Death.
Weeks and weeks I was on your heels, sorceress, and yet you slipped away. But I am patient. Soon, very soon, you will be mine. And then, look at these instruments. Oh, what a marvelous torture that will be. My demons will work on your body and soul when I'm done.
You'll never get me. Neither you, neither your chords.
Few are those who have avoided my embrace. You think your book can aid you?
Death has a creaky laugh, like the scratching of nails on a coffin lid.
Why do you take people away? Leave us alone. Your work brings nothing but misery.
What a clever witch. You want to help humanity. But it is not my place to aid you in this matter. It is not I. You want to change the way things are. Be careful what you wish for them.
You're demons. I've never seen anything like that.
It's merely my job. I am the mistress of a murder toll house at the moment. and I'm very diligent. Everything you've seen. Don't even think of telling this to anyone. You know how I love surprises.
I can ask the book for eternal life.
For a long, long time, this ancient artifact was absent from these halls. But you are not the first to wield it. Few Khaldun's awaited my embrace. You won't be among them either. I didn't want to claim, but it is not my place to aid you. You want
Maybe we will have a closer meeting soon, but not today.
Tool House, eu não posso.
Either let me pass or face the power of my Zagavars.
so
Eu não posso. Provavelmente tenho muitos pecados.
weren't you terrified of me just moments ago? But I love a good
Se calhar este fight vai ser fodido. What? All attacks miss these creatures. Não sei se tem um deck para isto. Pois acho que não. Não estou a ver as cartas certas. Bookbinding, temos que mudar de deck. Vamos fazer aqui um deck com muito haste e debuffs. Vampirismo não vale a pena, que a gente não vai atacar. Asper, onde é que está? Está aqui. Spikes também não. mais 2. Ok, vamos tentar com este deck. Temos aqui uma cena que aumenta o eixo também. O que é que vamos tirar? Tirar o olho. Eu acho que assim está bom. Strengthens. Ok, não vamos meter isso também. Alright, então é isso. Restart battle. Vamos com este deck. Podia curar até com pouca vida. Acho que sou muito bom. Que se lixa o caraças, pois. Start battle. Tenho que fazer o weakness. Então vamos ter que curar com força. Vai dar 50 de dano. Fuck. Nice. O que é que isto faz? Não. Nice. Ah, como deu isto é easy peasy. Não levantou-se o caraças. Está chateadinha, só me vais dar um dano. You no match for me. What? Matou-me. Não sei como é que ela me matou. Eu acho que foi um headshot. Yeah. Fiquei ali. Fuck. Aquele ataque mata-me logo. Tenho que me defender daquilo, é? Ah, man. Truly well said. Eu posso usar itens para dar escudo. Aquele ataque, se me acertar, possivelmente mata-me logo. Deixa lá ver aqui detalhes do ataque. Kill the target if black damage. Ah, ok, então é isso. Dá 19. Waste. Então, 8 e 8, 16. Ele tem 6 de curse. Portanto, aquilo não me vai tirar dano. Merda, não queria fazer isto. Shit. Se ele vai ficar com menos 6 de ataque ou só vai tirar. Yeah. Ok, então tenho que ter cuidado com este ataque. 10. Shit, não tenho escudo. Vamos ter que dar aqui uma carta de escudo. Fuck, eu não tenho muitas cartas de escudo. Está 10 de escudo, não há nada que dê menos. 20. Puxa, isto não é menos, sócio. 5. Não, tem que ser 10. Não, só vai tirar 1 de vida. Tirou mesmo os 10. Vamos ver se 5, ok. Agora estamos na boa. Ele limpou-se dos status, motherfucker. Vamos enfrentar a morte. Ok, vem mais um de ataque. Então basta isto. Double waste. Quanto é que ela tem do êxito? 202. Ah, vai já morrer, filha da mãe. O que é que vais fazer? Removes all negative... Não, já vais tarde para isso. Matei a morte. Esse é o título do vídeo. I killed death. Eu matei a morte. Pode ser isto. Next. Ih, deu boa experiência. Quer dizer, eu também estou com um gosto de experiência. Todos os últimos que gostam de experiência. Não sei se vale muito a pena aqui para a parte final do jogo.
You sense that your victory is
Para o último boss não vale a
so
pena
you
de
step
certeza.
inside the portal that has just emerged behind the throne of the Grim Reaper.
Devias ter-me deixado passar. Está um portal atrás do trono. Damn!
So, here we are. Our final resting station, my lady.
But I don't see the throne.
There is not much of a path left. After the Sinner's Forest, you will see the heart of the Abyss. I hope that you've seen with your own eyes. Known as the home of fallen souls and wretched ghosts, is really...
It is like a salt factory. Work is in full swing. I've never seen anything like it.
But wait, my lady. As you might have guessed, we're not idling. We shall regain our former power yet. You'll see. Unfortunately, it is time for a farewell. Follow the trail. It was a great honor and even a bigger joy to guide you down these hellish roads.
Alright.
So, here we are. Our final
But I don't see the throne.
but
foi como
we shall
acabou de dizer.
regain. Oh, unfortunately, it was a great.
Ok, temos
Mas sim,
visitantes.
sir.
Andreico! Este era o meu...
I feel
Short.
that my trust in you was well placed.
Ai não, eu lutei contra este gajo e matei-o.
We'll perform many great deeds together. How many starving men? How much
Oh não,
glory?
eu lembro que já vi este short. Não me lembro dele. E subimos de nível. Talvez usar mais um item seja o... sacar uma página adicional. Ah, vamos meter usar mais um item. Agora temos... Your shorts are not available in hell. True story. Vamos meter... Pois, não sei se devo meter outra vez os itens que tinha. Tinha o olho e o osso. Estes que a experiência, acho que não vão adiantar de muito. Onde é que está a minha experiência? Level 20. Está no máximo, não consigo subir mais do que isto. Nível máximo. Tenho quase 1000 sinos. Então acho que já não vale a pena ter aqueles itens de experiência. Não me estou a ver a subir mais níveis. What? Não, vamos meter o olho. Então vamos tirar isto e isto. Os dois em conjunto davam mais 50 de experiência. Não tenho aliados, aquilo não vale nada. Ok, este livro parece-me bom. Imunidade a este, isto já dá imunidade a este. Não dá resistência, é diferente. Spikes. Poxa, isto vai me permitir usar muitas ervas. Temos aqui mais um livro. Ok, vamos meter este livro. Pronto, acho que estamos preparados para o final. Que não vai ser agora. Pois é, cliffhanger. Vou ficar por aqui com o gameplay de Black Book. Talvez estejamos mesmo a chegar ao fim, ok? Esta parte final, este capítulo 7. Que eu nem sei, porque houve uma decisão no final do outro capítulo que se calhar podia fazer com que a gente não viesse para o inferno. Ou viesse para o inferno sobre outras condições. I don't know. Por acaso sinto curiosidade em jogar o jogo novamente, mas acho que não tenho nenhum save imediatamente antes dessa parte. Portanto, estar a jogar o jogo todo, o jogo é bastante grande, é um bocado chato só para ver como é que se desenrolava essas cenas com a nossa decisão, sendo a nossa decisão diferente. Bom, de qualquer maneira, estou a curtir muito o jogo é muito fixe, não se esqueçam de ver aí, de se inscreverem no Humble Bundle pelo link que está aí em baixo, sim, se comprarem alguma coisa por lá, ajudam. Vamos ficar por aqui, talvez mais um episódio no futuro seja o último de Black Book, e depois começamos com um novo joguito, está bem? Para me ajudarem a decidir qual é o novo jogo que eu vou jogar do Humble Bundle deste mês, tem um link aí em baixo para o Discord, onde podem ir lá votar e ajudar-me a decidir então qual é o jogo. Eu estou indeciso entre dois. Vão lá, se faz favor, e ajudem-me a decidir. E pronto, por enquanto é tudo. Espero que tenham gostado. Fiquem bem e tenham um grande gaming time. Bye bye.